Alright, next up we got the one and only Reborn the Rebizzle from Danbury, Connecticut.
Yep.
Y'all already know. He's
always gonna get a prize.
He's got a track called I'm Yucked Up here in New England. Produced, composed, and arranged by DJ Rebizzle for Rebeats Productions. Mixed and mastered by Jermaine Robinson Herbert for Zealous Productions.
I'm yucked up here in New England.
I had a bug here in New England.
Yeah?
You know,
Are you still yucked up?
I'm always yucked up here in New England.
So, Sammy, why are you yucked up here in New England for?
Because remember driving me on crazy here in New England and we're pain in the poop here in New England.
And you don't want to do what?
I don't want to deal with the members here in New England.
And you don't want to cuss either, right?
I don't want to cuss, so I say I'm all yucked up here in New England.
Because if you cuss, what happens?
I get in trouble.
So, therefore, you all...
Suspended.
And then, so therefore, we all yucked up?
You all yucked up here in New England.
All right, we yucked up here in New England.
I'm all yucked up here in New England.
Again.
I'm all yucked up here in New England.
This is for all my hard workers in the workforce. No matter what. Yucked up here in New England. Yucked up here in New England. Yucked up here in New England. Here we go. Here we go. Yucked up here in New England. Yucked up here in New England. Yucked up here in New England. Here we go. Here we go. Yucked up here in New England. Yucked up here in New England. Yucked up here in New England. Here we go. Here we go. Every time I had the word, gotta put it with jerks. One that caused me hurt, rude foes going berserk. Give me bad attitude, never show me gratitude. They're mad rude, trying to put me in a bad mood, but I overcome with the beatitudes of Matthew 5. Keep my motion checked while my spirit man the rise. Above the nonsense of this everyday BS. I come correct while keep a flesh man in check with self-control. Make sure my pride don't take a hold. Put a guard over my mind so verbally I won't fold. I stay prayed up while I'm dealing with these haters. Keep focus on my assignment, got no time for debaters. I stay strapped with the gospel of peace. Call my inner beast, now allowed to be released. Protect my mental by taking on the mind of Christ. With spiritual discernment, I see my enemy within line of sight. I alter to my attitude so I be shatterproof. Uplift my mind with Philippians 4:8 like a latitude. And stay focused on the vision I'm a commission. Representing Christ at my workplace with conviction. And work with honesty may provide for my family. Avoid the pitfalls of the traps that is set for me. Endure my hardships as a true soldier. And trust in the Lord to help me keep my composure. Yucked up here in New England. Yucked up here in New England. Yucked up here in New England. Here we go. Here we go. Yucked up here in New England. Yucked up here in New England. Yucked up here in New England. Here we go. Here we go. At Costco, making honest though, building my flow. Do a million instances, this is my job though. Complete my task on a timely basis. Don't care who's a racist, don't have no time to be wasted. I stay focused on my grind with a focused mind. And stay disciplined while I let my light shine. And be a man of integrity and sincerity. Working hard my hands and showing dexterity. Never complain about my job cause I thank my God for granting me this opportunity so I don't have to steal and rob. I'm very grateful even folks wanna be hateful. I do my work unto my Lord and I stay faithful. Never despise a small beginner in my entry level. I started pushing cards at 13, I was where I settled. Then I begin to grow within the company. Benefits of 401k and let my money work for me. And Christ I'm living the ideal as a black man. I'm far from laziness and that is a fact, man. I know what it's like to be raised and I have enough. Taking care of my duties and that's what's made me tough. So my favorite challenges I still remain in balances. No matter how much malice is, I still won't change my countenance. I work with diligence and stay disciplined like a militant. Only strong surviving, that's a real against. Yucked up here in New England. Yucked up here in New England. Yucked up here in New England. Here we go. Here we go. Yucked up here in New England. Yucked up here in New England. Yucked up here in New England. Here we go. Here we go. Everyone in the workforce who may have a worse boss, stay humble, don't let them take you off your first course. Don't take it personal if they offended to be hurting you. Even if they're cursing you, it's not even worth it, dude. Just stay focused no matter what the pressure is. They see you less than my God sees you better than. Promotion comes not from man, but it comes from God. He gave you assignments, so make sure you do your job. Don't be so friendly, but rather be professional. And be respectful with an attitude that's exceptional. Make sure you're punctual at your place of employment. And be functional with excitement and enjoyment. Don't be no man, please, but rather be a humble servant. Service purpose with a heart that is single and fervent. I know it sounds like a strange talk, coming from a strange thought, but did you count the pencil that my God has taught? If you have a job, don't complain about how rough it is. Just roll with the punches and learn to be productive. I spread this message from Connecticut to Maine. Just be faithful in what you do, then you'll get the recognition, man. Yucked up here in New England.
Man. That hypes you up.
Yeah.
That's got a energetic vibe to it. Jody Southworth likes it. Divinely Guided, Calcutta. I think it was a good mix. Reborn's got a good catalog behind him.
Yeah. It was dope. I like the high energy, showing his skills. He has no he's relaxed and spitting his bars. You can tell it doesn't irritate him. It just makes him keep going. And thank you for the gift of just knowing how to rhyme, man, and sharing that gift with us.
Hmm.
I got a question. What is yucked up? Yucked up. I mean, I'm feeling that means like I'm yucked up. I'm loaded. I'm like stressed out. I'm guessing that's some New England slang. We ain't gonna do the E40 and take your slang. I'm just trying to be up.
Yucked up, yeah.
Yucked up here in New England. Yucked up here in New England. That's a hard hook though. Like whatever it means, it yucked up here in New England.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking it up. No, it says yoked up.
Yoked up is like you're in the fiend, but
Yeah, you gotta.
it's dope though. It's dope.
Having a good time.
Okay. Yucked up like
AD is a trick.
like hyphy.
I've looked it up on
Looked it up.
ChatGPT.
Yucked
Yucked
up.
up.
Hey man.
Oh, dude.
I ain't mad at him.
Yoke-
I need the
yoked up.
info. I need
Yeah.
the info.
Yoked up has a different significance.
Yeah,
right?
yoked up, but this is
It has a street significance and a hip hop significance, but he has a biblical significance about being, equally yoked, like yoked up. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, so, being equally yoked. So him being equally yoked with his purpose in life, his name is reborn. So he's, comes in a way that's reborn. So he's equating him no longer being in a space where he's lusting after the things of this world, the illusions, right? So he's good with where he is. You know what I'm saying? Like he's good with where he is in this space of his life. There were times where he was chasing illusions, right? And you can hear it lyrically. So he's in tune with God. He's in tune with Christ. You understand what I'm saying? So he did like the Matthew 5 reference, right? And in Matthew 5, it says, Matthew 5:10, it says, "Blessed are they who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is in the kingdom of heaven."
Wait a minute, that was a reference in the track right there? I missed that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So he's there talking about his own transformation, right? He does it very well. And he does it in such a hip hop fashion that is drawn up in the fine mist of which the naked alcoholic digested.
Yoked
So
up.
if you weren't
Young,
listening
uneven
to it,
yoke.
you know what I'm saying? You weren't listening for it. You just heard a dope hip hop track.
Right.
But if you listen a little closely, he's like, I'm not caught up in the politics of the earth. I'm not caught up in the affairs of earth. I don't care who's racist, who's not. All of these things. Like he's
Right.
going through all of that stuff. Like he's saying, I'm just focused and content on where I am in my life and the fullness thereof. So he's seeking a different reward, right? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, if I got to work my job, I'm gonna do what I got to do on my job. I ain't worried about this or that. My mind is elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? So folks say my reward is in heaven.
Right.
That's in his mind, right? So that's where the heaven is. It's in his mind. He's
That's
in tune
dope. It makes me like it
with
even
that
better.
Divine within him, and I'm good. And that's not something you hear in hip hop. You understand what I'm saying? You hear the chase for material,
Right.
and the focus is on getting the bag and all these things that are perpetual, right? Versus someone who's content, right? In the same book it says man can't live by bread alone, right? But every word that exceeds out of the mouth of God, right? So out of the mouth of God, the medulla oblongata, God, right? So he's content with how he's being fed and the sustenance that he's received, and again, he's glorifying God in the fullness thereof.
Well,
Again, not something
it
that
should be
you hear-
noted. Sorry, he
Go
also
ahead.
he is in the chat room right now. He says it's replacing the F up word with yucked up
Mm.
here, and so instead of saying F
That was
up,
my first thought because
Yeah.
I hear yoke. Like when you said yoke, like,
yeah,
I'm like, okay. So now
it was
that
yucked.
gives us a fuller thing, right?
Gotcha.
So it's like
Yeah,
now I don't want to be
You gotta be yucked up.
vile in my speech, right? So
Right.
another space of mindfulness. I don't want to be vile in my speech because people are paying attention to what I'm saying. So what are you presenting out to the world?
he leaves it
You see what
open
I'm
for
saying?
interpretation, like a piece of artwork.
That's artwork, right?
I
there.
like the. It almost reminded me of Cypress Hill with the way he delivered it too. You know,
Yeah.
yucked up
Right.
here in New England. A to the mother,
Right.
K, homeboy.
Do
know?
you? I wonder if he gets that a lot. Rebiz. Do people compare you to?
No, I don't think he
Relevant.
does because his other tracks don't really have hooks that are the
Yeah,
high pitched.
Yeah, he got a kind of maybe that's in how they did it on purpose. They probably
Yeah.
sped it up a little bit, or
No,
Sometimes
it's
that's how
hip
it
hop.
be.
It's got a cool hip hop vibe.
yeah. I like it all the way around.
Catchy
I like the
hook.
message with being
I gotta say, man.
content, because most folks kind of brush over that.
Yeah.
They steeped in materialism.
You see how peaceful that cat's looking over here? I'm so disappointed. Anytime you show that cat, I'm thinking that's gonna be the nicest cat in the world. That-
Yeah,
I want to play with the kitty.
yeah.
He gonna have it like nah.
He seems harmless at first,
Yeah,
but he's a 15-year-old cat. He's
Veterano.
with testosterone. That he got fixed when he was younger, but the vet still says he has testosterone. So
Ow.
he just still has tension.
That's why y'all over here got him.
Yeah,
That doctor know what he's talking about.
Shout out
I'm
to
good out in these streets.
yeah.
Connecticut in the house.
All right, so shout out to Reborn the Rebizzle, great track. All of the links to these artists will be in the description a couple hours after the show.